Welcome back to Fantasy Football by Committee, powered by Flurry Sports. It can be tough to win a fantasy league on your own, but at FFBC, we will work together to bring home the hardware. Hosted by Zach Bruner and the rest of the Flurry Sports crew, we will give top-level analysis, answer your questions, and, well, go off on other tangents.
That was after I tried to get ChatGPT to admit that 9/11 was an inside job, but it stood firm. It gave quite a few solid points that it was true.
Welcome to Fantasy Football by Committee. The show starts in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go to another team in the division. Let's talk about the Bills. Bills offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey was talking about James Cook. Talked very highly about him, talked about his versatility, super excited about his versatility and how he has every down potential this year. And like we've been very critical about James Cook. And at least for me, I don't know about you, I won't speak about you guys. For me, it's never been talent. Like I think he's a good player. So I hear this and on paper in my brain tells me like it makes sense. Everything he's saying, this should be truthful. Everything he's saying. Like, I don't know how it wouldn't be truthful, but then my gut just tells me, like, you're not going to pick up a Bills running back. Just don't do it. Well, so what are you guys thinking here?
Right, especially, like, there's a reason they signed Damian Harris, right? And there's a reason, you know, and I'll always go back to saying Josh Allen takes red zone touchdown, but Damian Harris is about as good as anyone of getting 1 yard to fall into the end zone in the NFL. So it's if he looks great, still a 3-down back, it still doesn't scream touchdowns to me.
True.
There's a reason you always check your gut and listen to your gut feeling because it's most of the time always right. I think, not to mince words or anything, you're an absolute sucker if you take a Bills running back. I love both these guys talent-wise. I think they're both great players, clearly. I've been on the Damian Harris bandwagon for a while, but, I mean, we've just seen this before. To your point, Luke, Josh Allen scores a touchdown. Now you add Damian Harris. I mean, if Josh Allen is scoring the touchdown, it's sure as hell him. So now James Cook, he has to break off a 10 to 20-yard rush to get in the end zone. He can do it. He's got the talent, but that's not going to be happening enough for him to be on my team.
I'm getting stats up here. I'm just going to make the case for him. And then you guys made the case against him. I'll build the case for him.
All right.
So ADP right now, James Cook is going running back 31. Which is 80th overall in PPR. That is behind Javonte Williams, David Montgomery, Alvin Kamara, just ahead of A.J. Dillon, Antonio Gibson, Jamal Williams, Brian Robinson. So I personally think there's some people ahead of him I do like more still, but there is nobody behind him who I think I would rather have. Now, Devin Singletary led the backfield last year. Where's my tweet? Devin Singletary had 65% of the snaps last year. James Cook had 25% of the snaps. So Devin Singletary out. A few other guys who got snaps out. Nyheim Hines obviously just got injured out. It's Damian Harris there, but I don't think Damian Harris is a majority running back in this backfield. Like I think, and what I tweeted, and I think it's probably a little bit closer than what I tweeted, but I said I wouldn't be surprised if James Cook got 65% of the snaps this year, which is what Singletary had last year. And then Harris has the 25% for this year. It might be closer to 60-35 with 5% somebody else or something. But I think regardless, James Cook is going to over double his time on the field. Okay. Now, just looking at where people finished last year this is PPR, right? Yep. In PPR, Devin Singletary finished as running back 23.
It's startable.
Yeah. At the very least, flex. James Cook was way lower. He was running back 44. Obviously, he didn't really do anything before the bye week, and then he finished strong. But if you just assume he takes the Devin Singletary role, that's the running back 23 role from last year, I think James Cook is just as talented, if not more talented, than Devin Singletary. And to me, then, that makes him a steal at running back 31, at the very least.
I don't disagree. does this point mean anything to you? Is Damian Harris, is Damian Harris going to be more of a factor behind James Cook than James Cook was behind Devin Singletary last year?
I think he'll be more of a factor in the red zone.
Yeah.
Which, again, that's where a lot of points come from.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is still going to take carries in the red zone, which, again, that makes me – I mean, Damian Harris is kind of – we can't touch him this year.
Yeah.
Like what's his role? It might be in the red zone. Josh Allen's just going to pull it and run it in himself.
Yeah, I mean, Damian Harris is going to be when they get to the 10-yard line, first and goal from the 10, just to get 6 yards so Josh Allen can do the rest.
Right. But Devin Singletary was, what did I say, running back 23?
Yeah.
He was running back 23 with 5 rushing touchdowns last year and 1 receiving touchdown.
Yeah.
I think Cook could do that.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
To your point, I mean, yeah. I think you're right about the guys you listed ahead of him. I'm not taking Cook over any of them, but the guys you listed behind him, like, am I going to take A.J. Dillon over James Cook? Hell no. Am I going to take Antonio Gibson? Maybe there's a discussion there, but probably not. So I guess with his ADP where it is, I'm fine with him drafting him there, but I'm definitely not going to be happy about it. But I think his ADP seems pretty solid.
Yeah, the people I named ahead of him, I like them a decent amount, excluding Alvin Kamara. And if everything stays the same, people taken even earlier, I like James Cook more than Isaiah Pacheco. I like him more than James Conner, probably just because I think he's going to get hurt. We talked about that last night. I like him more than DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
And I might like him more than Cam Akers, who's currently going as running back 22.
Cam Akers is a bitch, so yes.
No.
Mm.
We're running Cam Akers back this year, guys.
No, we're not.
Yep.
No, we're not. He's dead.
Don't group me.
Dead as Jalen Ramsey's meniscus. He's dead.
I'm a Zach Evans guy.
Yeah, I'm running Cam Akers back.